Hello, my name is Daniel, and welcome to my channel, Live to Read. Today I'll be doing a book review on Animal Farm by George Orwell. This was published in 1945. Page count is 140 pages, so there'll be some spoilers in this video. Uh, Even though this is a small book, this is really heavy and has a lot of major themes in here in this book. So I had read this book when I was a kid. I don't really remember it, but I'm really glad I read it now as an adult. This book is extremely relevant to today's times. So this obviously focuses on a farm with a bunch of animals. There's a farmer by the name of Mr. Jones. He has fallen on hard times. He's a drunk. He neglects, mistreats the animals. And so there's an old boar by the name of Major. So one day he has sort of a dream or epiphany that he comes to the realization that life would be better on the farm or just in general without man. So with this realization, he actually holds a meeting, and there's all types of animals on his farm. There's pigs, donkeys, pigeons, dogs, horses, and so on. And then, so what he does, he shares his dream, his realization that things would be better for them without Mr. Jones, or man in general. So, and they actually create an anthem for themselves, a song called, it's referred to as the Beast of England, that sort of helps motivate them. So he shares this with the animals. The animals are somewhat on board. And then shortly after, he passes away. So even after his death, that's sort of a more of a motivation for the animals to sort of, rebel and revolt and kick out Mr. Jones, which they end up doing. So, and during this time, there's sort of disarray, and the animals actually sort of establish a type of culture, some type of structure, rules to live by. They refer to almost like animalism, and they actually establish their own commandments. And those commandments involve not sleeping in beds, not wearing clothes, not drinking alcohol, not killing other animals. Probably the two biggest ones are anything with two legs is an enemy, and anything with four legs or wings is a friend. So, so there's a horse by the name of Boxer. He's really important throughout the book. No pun intended. He's a workhorse. He's always on board to getting things done, working together, working on the farm for the benefit of everyone. He has a friend that's a donkey by the name of Benjamin that helps out. There's another horse by the name of Molly. She's very naive, doesn't could care less about anything, just wants to just sort of do whatever. And then there's two pigs by the name of Snowball and Napoleon, and these two sort of work together to secretly they just want to be in charge of the farm and run everything. So through this time, they do all the animals sort of do their part. They continue the farm, they feed themselves, they live on the farm. And while this is happening, Mr. Jones is telling the locals of what has happened. First, they don't believe him, but they do turn around and realize that the animals are in charge of the farm. So, and then between the two pigs, Napoleon actually deep down wants to be in charge, and so he's a great manipulator, and he's able to get rid of Snowball. And then he uses Snowball almost as a vice to there's things that happen on the farm, like some he sort of treats it, spins it, gives misinformation about sabotage. So what they try to do is build a windmill, because they feel like by building the windmill that will modernize the farm. It'll make things easier, less labor for them, and that's part of the time is they're trying to build the farm, build the windmill, but they go through hardship. And he blames it on Snowball for all the misfortunes they happen, and that helps with keep his rule in line. And then there's other things. They pretty much what happens is as much as they want to get rid of man, they end up just living, following the behavior of man itself. Animals are killed. They sleep in beds, wear clothes, and so forth. So as a whole, like I said, but this was an amazing book. I'm so glad I read it. Like I said, it has really relevant themes to today, especially about misinformation, dictatorship, keeping people in line, keeping them misinformed. So it's an excellent book. There's another book by George Orwell called 1984, which I can't wait to read as well. So I definitely would recommend. Please check this out. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by, checking out my channel and my video. Thank you.